Girl.
Hey Facebook, if you're just tuning in, you're watching a replay. And on the replay, you're still able to leave comments, but know this. We read a lot of our comments live on TikTok. So we answer a lot of questions that way. We tune in or ask everybody tuning in to let us know what state or country they're in. And that's how we chat with our fans. So join in the fun.
Hey guys.
All right, so you're live on Facebook, you're live on TikTok, but it'll be a minute before everybody gets here.
Happy Friday night.
Happy Friday night. Happy Friday night lights.
What did we do today?
Oh, I don't even know what to tell you.
We rode around, went to the store.
You were sleeping when I went to the water company.
Yeah.
So, I probably did that around 3:20.
Yeah.
I left.
And then I got up. I got up and I was looking in the computer.
Hi, Otis Glenn. I don't know if you came in or went out. Grim Shack. I don't know if you came in or went out.
Where you from, brothers?
I don't know. Let me go over here and just... Till we wait for some of our kids to come in. We're a little early today. Maybe
we're 7:25, yeah.
We'll make up for all the times we were late this week. Nobody's on Facebook. I think your chief is here. I see a guitar, so I know who that is. Texas,
all right. Texas, I'm giving Texas a mark, New York a mark, Florida a mark, and Ohio a mark.
Chief, I just closed on a house today, a little project Jared and I are going to be working on. And in one of the closets, they left, crap they didn't want. So in one of the closets is a box, and it said something like Supreme Sticks, and it's like a long box. So I thought it was like pickup sticks, like the kids play pickup sticks. It's like stainless steel drumsticks.
Wow.
Like for a percussionist.
Really?
Yeah, like that.
Wow.
I know.
Bring them over.
I'm selling those suckers on Facebook Marketplace. That's
wow.
Like I did with the last house. I sell everything.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Pay for the paint.
Yeah.
We've already spent $500, and we haven't done a lick of work in there.
Today we went to Lowe's and Home Depot tonight.
Home Depot tonight.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to we're watching a movie late tonight. I'm going to make a whole list on Amazon, and that truck driver's going to be like, crap, she bought another house.
Like we did in Port Charlotte.
Chief, I bought a house in Port Charlotte, in the quarantine, just for a project. It was one of those opportunities that popped up.
And she did very well.
And laid in bed at night watching TV and just going, thinking, oh yeah, well, we'll need a toaster. Let me find an orange toaster. And we need this and we need that. And I literally made this, I don't even know how many things were on this shopping list. And I picked the Amazon day, and it was like a Wednesday.
And boy.
And that Amazon, and the guy just looked, we had the garage door up, we were waiting for him, and he's just like, what in the... And I printed out the invoice.
Everything was right to a T.
And Jerry, he gets his clipboard and his visor on.
I'm like, come on, Nick, move. It was great.
The chief says, if you find a guitar, send that thing to me.
Okay, you got it.
I haven't looked up.
No, we haven't looked around.
Yeah.
We have other
I haven't even looked
closets.
in the attic. Ew.
Oh, my.
There's some cockroaches, but we're going to have Poppy go take care of those roaches.
I take care of the roaches.
I don't like that.
I take care of that, Chief. You know that. How are the girls? I love to Savannah.
I just put a little Dixie cup over the live ones and say, Jared, there's something in there. Go get it. I wonder, I'll have to look up to see what steel...
wow.
what if there were some? I'll sell that on Facebook Marketplace.
How about that? Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We got a lot of stuff to take to the
Those TVs got to go to the dump.
The dump, like we did today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Savannah says hi, Jerry.
Hi, honey. Love you, honey. Happy Friday.
And you know, if anybody showed up on Facebook,
Wow.
nobody love you. Don't you love me? Texas in the house. We got 2 Texas.
All right, Texas.
Texas times 2.
There you got it. We had no mail today either, kids. Nobody.
I didn't even get junk mail.
We didn't get any.
Oh my gosh.
No.
What did we do this morning? We took Geraldine.
Yeah, we went for a ride. We took our 92-year-old friend that Chris has been taking care of since her husband passed away in January. So this was Chris's former neighbor, and she was she worked for the government in all kinds of classified jobs. But
Back when women didn't work in
right,
classified
and
jobs.
Her title when she was equal to a bird colonel. She was a civilian, but in military, that's pretty high up. For a female, she's a sharp 92. Boy, she's as sharp as a tack. And I'm trying to talk her into talking about her career so it can be recorded and sent to the Library of Congress, because she's one of those rare females back in the 50s, 60s, and 70s that was in a man's world. She said she was, I think she was an engineer, a scientist. I mean, she
is a rocket scientist.
A rocket scientist. She told Chris once, she worked for NASA too. They wanted to put me up in space, but I didn't want to go up. Take it to the bank. Mm-hmm. That's how sharp she is. 92 years old. She's about that big. She'll beat you into the supermarket, running down the aisles.
Yeah.
I said to her today, "You are sharp as a pin." She starts laughing. 92.
She told me that she goes in, and then I had to get all these vaccinations because they flew me to Korea. And I'm like, well, what did they make you go to Korea for? She goes, well, they wanted to outfit the OV-1D spy plane with missiles, so I had to redesign the cockpit so there'd be a place for gauges. That was her job.
Believe it.
And she knows how to she was the first woman to get certification in rebuilding a turbine helicopter engine. She's like 4 foot nothing.
What a mind. 92. I sit there in awe. I just listened to Geraldine, and I tried today to talk her into, I know a doctor down here that goes and he records the careers of veterans. And I said, Geraldine, you qualified big time what you did. And a bird colonel, that's pretty something else.
And then I said to this Jerry, I said, Geraldine, you should tell Jerry what you did after you retired from the military. And Jerry's face looked just like this. And when she said, after I retired, I went to the grocery store and I worked at the donut counter because I didn't want any responsibility.
Riding in spy planes. She designed a a microwave for submarines. Hello.
One time she said this, she just will drop these bombs in casual,
Engineer.
no pun intended, in casual conversation. She's like, oh, well, I haven't had to do that since I was designing a microwave for submarines. And I'm like, oh, of course. And she's like, what do you mean by that? And I'm like, well, I cannot tell you the amount of times my friends have said to me in casual conversation, like that time I was designing microwave for submarines.
Chief, she's a joy to listen to. You've encountered people like that in your lifetime where they just amaze you with what they've done with their careers.
You have somebody from Kellybegs, Ireland.
All right, thank you.
Chief says the girls went with him in a fire truck to check on a few elderly citizens in our community.
Oh, thank you.
I know that makes their day. I mean,
thank
both
you.
the girls, but the older
Thank
folks.
you. You're teaching them. That's a great lesson,
They're
Chief.
so lonely. They're just so lonely.
So many people out there. And we take Geraldine, and we dropped her off. Chris walked her in the house, and she said to Chris, I'm so happy I came with you guys today. You made my day.
She's like, I couldn't have planned a more fun day. And I'm like, we went to Lowe's, and I made you push the cart.
She was out. We went. We had delicious lunch.
Banana Foster's French toast.
French toast. Woo! With whipped cream and strawberries.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's 92, and boy, I tell you.
Lieutenant Beagle's here. He
Hey,
says,
Lou, how are you?
He says, how's my favorite people?
Good, Massachusetts.
You've got Stephen here from Sheffield, England.
Oh, boy.
Fluffy's here, says, hello, Jerry. I was in your Zoom that you did at Brookside.
Oh, wow, thank
you
you.
for joining
You're one of my students. Great, with Miss Rosso. Thank you.
You know, I don't know if she had a chance to show you today, but we sent up video because she told us that you had learned about the survivor tree.
Yes.
And we were just in New York City a few weeks ago, and I videotaped the survivor tree and the little sign in front of the tree that explains what the tree is and how they saved it and how many years it was in a nursery being put back to health. and how there's a docent that's always guarding the tree to keep people from doing silly things like climbing on it or breaking it
or carving their initials in it.
Stupid stuff. Fire Bobby says, "Hey, buddy."
Hey, brother.
Matt from New Zealand says, "How are my 2 favorite TikTokers today?"
Hey,
Awesome.
Thank you, New Zealand. Thank you, Matt.
Steven says, "How are you doing, Jerry?"
Good, pal. Very good. Another great day. Feeling healthy with this wonderful woman, having fun.
He's going to be pushing a paintbrush tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Well, tomorrow morning, I have every Saturday, I have my veterans gathering. I have World War II, Korea, and Vietnam vets. We meet for 2.5 hours. I'll get up early, go over and put the coffee up. And tomorrow I ordered 40, what do you call them, honey?
Breakfast burritos.
Breakfast burritos from a wonderful bakery that's right near where we live here. And so we'll have anywhere from 25 to 40 veterans in attendance tomorrow morning. So,
Anne's on Facebook. So Anne says, Sheffield, England. I was there as an exchange student.
oh, wow. That's
I
great.
know. And she actually lives in Sheffield Lake, Ohio. So
Isn't that
she
something?
said, Chris, I will show them next week. We had a busy schedule today with the kids. So
Good. So tell about
and
the tree.
Talking about this survivor tree.
Beautiful.
It just
Thank-
happened to be in conversation.
Thank you,
last night.
Annie. Great.
Up the Veil says, can you please say happy birthday to my girlfriend Charlotte? She loves you guys so much.
Sure. There we go.
Here we go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Charlotte. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Charlotte.
Many, many more, honey. Enjoy your day.
Mac Attack is here. He just
Hey,
shared,
Mac Attack.
and he shared the live video. Thank you.
Okay, Georgia.
Dwayne says hello. Hello, Dwayne. Fluffy says, hello, Jerry. I was in the Zoom you did with Brookside.
Thank you.
Marco Polo says, how's it going?
Good, brother.
Oh, Central Illinois Fire is here. Says
Okay,
hello.
got it.
Chief said one of them was in a bad car accident. We ran a call a few weeks ago, so we checked in. That's so lovely.
Nice.
That's so
Great.
lovely.
That elderly couple he's talking about, that's great. God bless you, brother.
And-
You're doing God's work. That's great.
And your student says that they love learning about that.
Great. Oh, that tree, that's an incredible story.
Greg is here. He's the deputy chief from St. Louis, Missouri.
All right, love, Missouri. Very good. Thank you, Chief.
We took Jerry to his first trip to St. Louis because a lot of people don't know outside of St. Louis, Greg, that when you see the big arch, that big arch in St. Louis, all that ground underneath it is a museum, a
Beautiful.
Lewis and Clark museum.
Yes.
So, and Jerry, we were on a Lewis and Clark trip, so we went to a lot of the places they went and a lot of the
Right.
museums. And
But unfortunately, the year we went, you guys had floods.
that was probably like
Terrible
2.5 years ago.
Floods in Kansas,
Nebraska, Iowa.
and into Missouri. And the Mississippi River, I had not been there before, but it was flowing like, not even like a river. The vessels had all they could do to go north or to go upstream. I don't know if I'm using the right technology, but the debris in the water was just flying down the Mississippi. And that was all of the floodwaters coming down south. Am I right, honey? On the Mississippi River towards.
The casino boats and everything weren't even there.
Yeah, the casino boats. You couldn't even go on them because the walkways were all underwater.
Donna's here from the Isle of Staten.
Hey, hi, hon. How are you? How is my latte?
Let's see. Much love to both of you. It's Maddie. Hey, Maddie.
Hey, Maddie.
Fluffy says they loved learning about the survivor tree.
Right.
Jockey Jack says it's Friday then, Saturday and Sunday. What? It's a song Jerry should hear.
Jockey Jack. I think Jockey Jack.
Listen, Jerry was listening to all kinds of stuff about Nicki Minaj on TV, and he's like, "Who'd have thought I'd hear about her 2 days in a row, or on the radio rather?"
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Oh.
Nicki Minaj been canceled. We thought she retired 2 years ago. Apparently she didn't, so they canceled her.
Oh my.
Let's see. Jockey Jack shared the live. Thank you for sharing the
Jack
live.
is from. Tell me where Jack is from again, honey. I sent him a. I just sent him a.
I'm not going to remember.
I don't remember.
I didn't get my nap today. I'm a little out of sorts.
Jack, where are you from? I forget, my brother.
I'm glad to hear that. I thought I would pop on as I'm up in 5 hours for my work day at an 80s festival. Oh, wow. That sounds like fun. Greg says, yes, it is. It's very nice. Maddie says, hey, everyone.
Hey, Maddie.
High fives. Hello, fellow British friends. Do you like the New York Giants?
No.
What?
I'm happy they lost. You know, the guy missed the field goal. He made the wait a minute. He missed the field goal, but the lineman for the Giants jumped and he was offside. So they got penalized 5 yards. And the guy from Washington, it used to be the Redskins, but because we got political, they can't call it the Redskins anymore.
They didn't get political. They got woke.
Oh, whatever woke is, yeah. Anyway, the guy kicked the field goal and beat the Giants. Yeah.
Oh, now Donna's going to get all fired up.
Oh, she's a Giant fan. Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Donna, how's Anthony feeling after that? Oh,
yeah, poor Anthony.
Poor Anthony. That's. I'm sure they stayed up and watched the game.
Central Illinois Fair. I'm back enjoying a chicken dinner with some A&W root beer.
Oh, boy.
A&W cream soda.
Ooh, that's good.
Jockey Jack, Arkansas.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Thank you, Jockey.
Steven says, I am a British New England Patriots fan.
Oh, boy. We're playing the Jets this weekend.
Is it going to be up at that bar?
I don't know. They're home. I might take a ride up and see.
Well, I will be doing my chores.
Okay. I might go watch them. They're playing New England at the Jets. They're home.
When you're a jet all the way.
What?
Never mind.
No. Was that from West Side Story?
Yeah.
Oh, was it? Oh,
I
the
think
Jet.
so.
Oh, yeah, that's that Dan. Yeah.
You're a jet
Right.
away from
That was a long time ago. Wow. The West Side. I remember West Side Story.
Mm-hmm. Natalie Wood? Was she in that?
Yeah.
One of them.
But the star was a graduate from Newdorf High School on Staten Island. The other female that had the role.
Rita
Moreno. Rita Moreno's from Staten Island. Yeah.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rita Moreno, yeah.
Jackie Jack wants to know how you're not singing along.
I don't know the song, Jack. No, don't know. I know the musical. Was West Side Story is a classic.
What's the one?
The Jets and the Sharks, wasn't it? The Jets and the Sharks, the two rival gangs.
What is the musical that we went to down at Sugden Theater? We went with Mary, with Mia. Mamma Mia.
Oh, Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I love ABBA.
That was a good musical, and that was one of them that, like, I don't know, like, you know, sometimes you're in the audience for one of those shows or a play, and everybody just sits there, like, I mean, like the kids that were on stage,
what a cast.
they just nailed it, and you could just see like they were having the time of their, like, they all had a milkshake before they went on there, and they were high on sugar.
ABBA, the great story. Oh,
you know what it reminded me of? Like the energy was like when Florida Gulf Coast beat Georgetown. Oh. And like they didn't care because everybody said they were going to lose, and they were playing like they were in their backyard, and they were just dunking it left and right, and they beat them. And you could see that they didn't care, and every time they hit a basket, they were like high-fiving each other, and it was just like...
Yeah.
And they accidentally won the game.
They did.
It was the same energy and the same look on their faces. That's why it was...
That was great. We have some great talent down here in Southwest Florida.
Donna says she's so glad that you know ABBA.
Oh, I love ABBA. Donna, I love ABBA. We play ABBA here on... what's that?
Alexa, play ABBA.
Alexa. Yeah, I sit there all the time. I listen to ABBA.
In about 2 minutes, she'll come on. She's like,
yeah.
Do I play it?
No, I love those songs.
What did we tell her we were going to... Oh, Santana. We were going to have
Santana.
to play
We have to play Santana, tomorrow.
Firefighter Jerry, how are you?
I'm good. Happy to be here. Another great day.
Let's see. Do the Giants and the Jets play in the same place?
Same stadium. Yes, they do. It's called MetLife Stadium, I think, now. Right, Donna? It's in Jersey. Even though they call the New York Giants and the New York Jets They play in New Jersey.
Donna says it's the Jets and the Sharks.
I was right. Jets and the Sharks from West Side Story.
What's Mets of? Mets? I don't know. Maybe you didn't mean to Metsov? Metso? I don't know what that means. I have no idea. Care to clarify? So I went to the post office today. I didn't get anything. Any photo. Wait, Mets or Chicago White Sox?
The Mets?
Yeah.
Oh, by far the Mets.
He's the Mets and the Jets.
The Mets and the Jets.
It doesn't matter, even if they're 0 and whatever.
Yeah, I'm Mets and the Jets.
And then he calls them his dopey Jets. Those dopey Jets. Those dopey Mets.
Oh, yeah.
No, we've not listened to the new songs from ABBA. They asked if you like the new songs from ABBA.
I don't. I saw them on Facebook, but I have not played them. They've come out with, I think, a new album.
We just ask Alexa to play stuff, so it'll go on shuffle. And so we usually ask her to play ABBA, Neil Diamond, Billy Joel, Elton John,
the Bee
Gees, anything from the and if you ask her to do something like play the Ella Fitzgerald, even on YouTube, the Ella Fitzgerald channel, that's always a good time.
Great music, because you can understand the words.
Do y'all like horse racing?
Oh yeah, about 3 times a year: the Kentucky Derby, the Pimlico, and Aqueduct.
We used to have a dog track here, like just a few miles away.
Right.
So we would all do our gambling, and then we'd send Jerry in to buy the tickets because he got in with the senior discount. We'd be like, here's our money and here's our wagers. Go buy them tickets there, Grandpa. I don't want to pay full price.
And they're off.
Here's Sparky.
Sparky.
Sparky's a little fake dog that the dogs all chase around the around the track.
Is that what they called him?
That's what it was.
Oh, Sparky.
So the thing would start going around, and then the doors would open, and the dogs would come out, and then you here's Sparky, and I'll be like,
They ripped it down.
They ripped it down.
The Florida voters voted out Greyhound racing in Florida.
And I think they're going to put an amusement park there.
Yeah, something there. Yeah. They ripped down the whole thing.
But I met the owners several years ago at a Rotary Club. They were here from Boca, and they came and had lunch with a Rotary Club.
Oh.
But I think that they were also trying to hobnob and get something through. And they got the poker room put in there, and that's why they got that little poker room that's up by the
kissy.
Well, yeah, here you go. The city of, you want to renovate City Hall? Here you go. Here's $500,000.
Yeah.
Can we put our poker room in?
Yeah.
So, hey Jerry, I'm watching the Washington versus Giants game. How are you?
I'm good. That was last night. That's a rerun, but I'm not going to tell you how they did or who won.
Josh says Jimi Hendrix. Did you see?
Last night.
Was that from last night, or did you see my Facebook post?
The guitar.
With the guitar, because we were asking like who the top 5 guitarists were, and I had a half dozen people say Santana.
Yeah,
but they picked like the ones that I said, but they're like Willie and all the people that go to the Center Bar for the blues.
Oh,
they all pick people I don't know.
People never even heard of it.
They're in that whole blues crowd.
They're in the blues thing.
They go to NOLA, and I don't know. That's just. Jerry and I are not
I'm sure they're
drinkers.
very talented, but not in my league.
We go up to the concerts. We glad hand and say hi to a few people. And
we work the room and we're gone because I can't understand the music.
And he's always like, "Well, you ready?" And I'm like, "I'm ready. Let's go."
I don't understand the blues music, so.
Steven says, "I love Neil Diamond. He's just one of my favorite."
Oh my God, Neil Diamond! We were about to see him in concert when Neil Diamond canceled the tour because of his medical condition.
I know.
Remember, honey?
We were up there at the Sea Level, that restaurant Sea Level,
Right.
and we watched this whole concert. And that's when we were trying to find him, and that's when we decided to go see Billy Joel at Wrigley Field.
Yeah, right.
That was
Joel.
That was the last trip we took.
Yeah,
the last.
Yeah,
I think so.
Chicago. Yeah, you want to see somebody. I think they're trying to bring him back into Madison Square Garden to renew the concerts. He used to be there every month.
He said he would keep playing it until he sold out, and years have gone by.
Right.
But
if he didn't sell out, he would stop. Right, Donna? Donna, you got to go to. I'm sure Donna's gone.
If you ever have a chance to see him in the Garden, he plays there frequently, and he always sells out. And he always, because they don't ever advertise it, but he always has a surprise guest.
Oh man!
And he brings somebody out on stage, and it could be.
You would pay to see his guests.
You would pay to see his guests, like
they're tremendous entertainers.
We don't even remember because we've seen him 3 or 4 times. But like one time, Zach Perlman came out playing the violin. Played violin with him while he played piano. It was amazing.
Didn't Paul McCartney come out once?
I think so. I mean, there was like
he just walks out on stage,
and the whole crowd just like loses it because you never know who's going to bring up.
He doesn't advertise it. All of a sudden, he's playing a Piano Man or something. The next thing you know,
somebody
walks out
and starts singing with him, and the crowd just loses their mind.
Bruce too, I think, came out one night. Yeah.
I would love to send you all some racing goggles if that's something you would like. What do we wear the racing goggles for?
I don't know.
Oh no!
What do we?
No, you just have to wear them while you're doing your TikToks.
Oh,
your goggles.
Can I sing too?
Here he goes.
Oh, Jerry,
do you have
funny.
A fire scanner? Every once in a while, he listens on an app.
I have it on an app on the phone, and my son David will call me from Provincetown and say, "Pops, there's a 3rd alarm in the Bronx, or there's a 4th alarm in Queens. Put on the scanner." But I don't have a scanner. I really would like to get one, but I think somebody would not like me to have it on because
it's okay. I got my own house now.
Oh.
He couldn't find me for a couple hours today. I was just sitting in there in peace and quiet. It was so nice.
So where are you, girl? You big land baron.
He finally called you. You guys, if you follow me on my work TikTok, I did a TikTok of the house because I said the other day, I'm like, well, maybe we'll follow this little rehab. So I did this little tiny TikTok. This house is 640 square feet. Like literally fits in the living room of my last house.
It's going to be cute.'re going to fix it up
real
nice.
It's always been one of my dream homes. It's just,
always want. I think, what?
He's like that piece of sugar.
That?
And he's starting to see the dream now.
I did.
You're starting to get.
I am.
He's either got to get on this train or it runs me over.
Yeah, no. And we're going to make it. It's dark, and we're going to make it.
Yeah, they have it painted like this drab olive green,
Oof.
And they have black wooden blinds over the windows. I mean, it's just so depressing.
It was the worst. Yeah, depressing.
Yeah. Let's see. Was the turnout gear very different than what it is now?
Yes, it was. We had boots that you put on, half boots, and a jacket. We had no bunker gear. We had We just put it back up in fact, it's in the. I think it's in the garage. Or did you put it? No, you put it back upstairs.
Put it all back up in the attic.
We had the half boots. We had a jacket and a helmet, which I have here, and that was it. So we had a lot of burns. I got burned myself. A lot of firemen got burns because of those. That was what we wore. They were leather and rubber coats.
Charles Hendley says George Harrison. Maybe George Harrison came out.
Maybe it was one of the. I thought it was one of the. It was a big stars that Billy Joel would have just walk on stage.
I said Wrigley Field. We went to. It was probably like 3, maybe 4 years ago. We went to Wrigley. Yeah, we went to Chicago for 3 or 4 days to go to Wrigley Field to see Billy Joel, and then we left there. We flew to New York.
Right.
So that Jerry could do his 9/11 medical, and then I think we saw Billy Joel.
Right.
And I mean, it was one trip we went to Lincoln Center.
We went to Lincoln. We saw the King and I in Lincoln. Wow, spectacular.
And that was probably 4 years ago, 5 years ago in Chicago. I was like, Jerry, I hate to say it about your city, but Chicago's in better shape than New York City.
Yeah.
And it didn't get any better.
No.
And we went to a hot dog festival in Chicago.
Yes, we did.
I'm like, I don't know. We hopped on the train because I read something online somewhere.
That was something. Yeah.
Was the turnout gear different back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s?
Yes. Yes, it was.
Jackie Jack says, "Oh, trading goggles is like their version of trading patches.
Oh,
I guess they give each other goggles."
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
Didn't know that.
Rescue says to Maddie, "I miss the days of using 3/4 boots and coats in the U.S."
There you go. That's what we wore.
We can get Jerry some beer goggles for his live streams. My scanner is on 24/7. It's a desktop scanner.
Wow. I should get a scanner, really.
Thanks, guys.
I really just,
Thanks.
I can leave it on in here. I can come in here.
This is the noisiest house. Like, there's no room that's quiet.
Yes, there is.
That front room. Then I finally got that somewhat cleaned up, and I put a new bedspread on there because that was like a den of depression. Also,
Well, that was our A studio.
that was Studio A.
This is Studio B.
Yeah. I wonder if I could use that black. We should have used that black fabric for the paint drop. That's what. Look at your face. Look at your face.
Come on, we're going to go live again. Saturday night.
Saturday Night Live. Donna
Frickin-
says she loves Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
We did, you know how for people that don't know, they have something called an architectural tour on the boats. So people said to do that. So we booked it, but we booked the nighttime one.
The architectural cruise.
It was, it was fun and it was interesting, and you don't realize it, but they go out the river. It's the same river that they turn green during St. Patrick's Day. And you don't realize it because you're a passenger on the boat, but they take you out in the lake. And they turn the boat around. And
Lake Erie.
No. Is that Michigan?
I don't know.
I think it's like Michigan.
Oh, maybe Lake Michigan.
And you just see all the city lights on the lake water.
Fantastic.
You know what? It brought tears to my eyes like the Grand Canyon does. It was just so beautiful.
The architectural tour of the Chicago River. A 10.
Yeah.
An absolute 10. Incredible. Incredible.
And then for those of you might have heard this one before, but I booked something it said breakfast at Willis Tower, which is Sears Tower for you old timers, the tallest building. And so we went there, and the people at the building didn't know what we were talking about. Finally, somebody came down and got us for breakfast up there, and it was crazy expensive. Like, it was $110 a person for us to have this breakfast. And I'm like, well, we're either going to go up there or we're going to go up there and eat.
Yeah.
So we went up there, and they have these beautiful little tables set with fresh squeezed orange juice.
We were the only ones.
Nobody else booked it. So we booked the entire observation deck of Willis Tower for Jerry and I, and they served us breakfast. And I'm like, this only happens with me and Jerry. We have so much fun.
We had about 3 or 4 waiters just standing there for anything we wanted.
And we're just, and this is like, I don't even know the square footage. It's huge. It's the whole building.
It goes around the whole top of the Willis Tower.
The entire souvenir shop.
It's all glass.
Including the floor, which is a little unsettling.
You're looking down and there's the street underneath you.
Yeah, Donna says like a nighttime Washington, D.C. tour.
Yeah. Yes, Donna.
What company was Jer on again? I want to try and find out his house is patched. Well, they're right behind him on the wall.
They're behind me on the wall here.
Here, let me zoom in. You can take a screenshot.
There they
So
are.
on the left is Vinegar Hill. That was 23 truck.
Ladder 23.
And then the New York City Fire Department.
Right.
And then 131 is the red one on the right.
That's in Red Hook, Brooklyn.
And then
48 Battalion.
48, and then 2-1 battalion.
Battalion. And then these are my badges. This is my firefighter badge. This is my lieutenant's badge. And this is my press secretary or public information officer badge that I got from the press office.
Where's your cop badge?
I had to turn it back in.
Did you get like a little one?
No.
Oh, your son has the little one.
Glenn has it. Glenn has it, Donna. She's laughing. She knows Glenn boy.
Let's see. Oh, thank you for sharing the live, Jockey Jack. Let's see. Chirac for the win. Instead of Chicago, it's Chirac. Let's see. No problem, Chris. Mailed you a package today, brother, with some patches.
Oh, boy.
Should get there in a few days.
Thank you. We'll put them up on the wall when we get them. And again, we still haven't gotten any patches from the UK or from Ireland, Scotland. I don't know what happened to them. If they were ever, they might be at the border. They might be on a ship
We
somewhere.
have packages coming. So I looked on Informed Delivery today online, and there's 2 packages coming. I mean, but I think that they're American packages.
All right,
Like
well,
one maybe tomorrow, and then one in a few days.
Okay.
So I don't. They could be packages. They could just be something I ordered from Amazon.
We'll get them over the weekend. Yeah.
No marshmallows tonight. We went to Culver's. I got a veggie burger and picked most of the bread off, and ate French fries and onion rings like a heifer. Then we went into Home Depot, and
We got some cleaning products.
cleaning products for the house so I can wipe down the baseboards because I don't know when
We
this
can't
house.
lean too much. We can't lean too hard on the walls.
What do you mean?
Never
To go,
mind.
you're not going to fall through those walls. They're solid concrete.
I know they're concrete.
This house
Built in 1950.
1955.
55.
So if you guys follow me on my
This house was built before you guys were born.
built before I was born, barely.
Yeah.
But if you follow me on my work TikTok, and that is Life in Bonita Springs is I did a little TikTok of it today because I need to start working in real estate again. So we'll start with this little house.
Yeah. Oh, we're gonna get it spiffy. We're gonna show you pictures of it when.
But
all
it's just
done.
a classic mid-century Florida house with little awnings on it and everything.
Yeah, it's cute.
Let's see. Tennessee Bowhunter says, "Hey,
Hey, brother, how are you?
One of the 3 pigs' houses, Huff and Puff. Donna, this house has been through Hurricane Donna.
Oh, yeah.
It has been through Hurricane Irma.
A
It has
tank
been
would
through,
knock this over.
Yeah. And actually, I have a different house just like it, 2 doors down. And even during a hurricane, everybody's like, we should be over there. But here's what they say about hurricanes: you can hide from the wind,
Hide from the wind,
but you
but
can't hide from water.
That's
And
right.
because they were built in the 50s, they're basically at elevation, so it's not safe to be in them because of the water.
right.
So, I mean, I doubt that they've ever flooded even during Irma or Hurricane Donna
Right.
or anything else that's happened between 1955 and 2021.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
They're old.
So, a chief will really appreciate this. Our first order of business with the house is to get the cloth wiring.
Hear that, Chief? Oh my
I had to
God.
basically get a Lloyd's policy for 30 days to cover it while the electrician, and I've already sent him a message. I'm like, tick tock,
Hurry up.
tick tock, let's go. I don't want it burning to the ground now. So, let's see. Package I sent will be in a small box, just an FYI.
Thank you.
A small box. Will it glitter? I built plenty of decades before I was born.
Oh yeah.
Oh, like our Washington, D.C. Oh, no, wait, I hit that. I tried that. Ooh, no marshmallows. No. We didn't even get ice cream. Rescue 37 says, hey, Jerry, I made lieutenant at my volley house last month.
Nice.
It only took me 24 years.
Wow. Congratulations. Wow. Congratulations.
Good for you.
I'd like to send you something. Send us some information where I could reach out to
Yeah,
you.
message Jerry.
Please.
Tap on the little helmet and send him a little message
Yeah,
with
I'd like
your
to
mailing
send you
address.
some congratulations. Yes, thank you. That's wonderful. Very proud of you, brother. You guys fill a huge void out there in the country. What is it, 70% of firefighters in this country are volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
You do a great job. My hat's off to you.
Sam Smitherman is here, and he says, hi from the UK. Haven't managed to get on for a while,
That's okay.
but I walked 34,300 steps on 9/11.
Wow. God bless you, brother.
Thank you so
for
much.
remembering.
That's
Thank you
lovely.
for remembering. Wow.
A rescue says, thank you, sir. I did it with a few of my crewmates from my station. We watched a lot of those climbs on TikTok. You
It's
guys
amazing.
were amazing.
Full bunk it out, masks, flags. Brings tears to my eyes. All of you, what you did around the world to remember that terrible day 20 years ago.
Jockey Jack says, have you seen any of the videos of the rigged boxes for people that steal them off of porches? It's funny. I'm not sure if I've ever had
Ring boxes? No.
no rigged.
A rigged box.
So like, there's a guy that has a box like they pretend like they're a delivery person, and they put them in a high traffic area where people get their people follow Amazon trucks and steal. You know, they'll put it on the porch and then the box is gone. So that's why like Home Depot and that has you can pick up packages like in the lockers there.
In the store.
Yeah. So not just, but like Amazon will deliver it to Whole Foods and then you get it out of a Whole Foods locker so it doesn't get stolen off your porch.
Right.
So there's this guy and he does this whole thing and it's basically an iPhone box. So like people walking by with, an iPhone, you know, that they could be, you know, $1,500. You know.
Oh, that's sitting there.
So it's sitting there with the shipping, and then the whole thing is rigged. It's really, the guy is like a computer nerd genius. It's got cameras on 4 sides, 4 phones built into it that film the whole thing. So when he opens it, like two things happen. A little motor comes on, and it spins the finest dust of glitter everywhere. It basically, Kentucky Fried Chicken's their whole body with glitter dust. And then it has like that canned fart smell. So it just like, it's this putrid odor comes out of it.
What about notifying the authorities? Does it send the alarm?
That's the next thing that happens. I mean, because it's all your GPS. You can follow your phone. So like all this is happening, and they're video, because there's cameras on all 4 sides of it. You're videotaping this guy getting slaughtered with glitter.
So where's he going to run to? Where's he going to go?
Puking because it smells like crap.
Oh.
And then usually like they throw it out a car window and then they use the GPS to go retrieve it and pack it up to get the next guy. And they just do it and then they put the videos on.
No, I've never heard of that.
It's
That's
hilarious. I'll find you one because I'm the simpleton and I watch.
I hope they lock him up.
No, they don't. I mean, what are you going to do?
Lock up the people for attempting to...
you can't. Your son had to go get his own car out of somebody's backyard. You think they're...
Yeah, right. I know. I'm from the old school.
Yeah, David's car got stolen.
Take a fall by it.
They used the LoJack to find it, and the cops are like, "Well, it's in that backyard. Go get it if you want it."
In Miami. Thank you very much. Welcome to Miami. Yeah, David's car, which is probably worth $125,000. It was a Range Rover or a Maserati or something. My son's car, one of his cars, and the cop said, "Yeah, we'll sit in the car. Go get it. It's in the back." I'm not going to even,
Whatevs.
Whatever.
And that's why everybody's a fireman instead.
That's why what?
Everybody here's a fireman instead.
Yeah.
Hello from Marblehead, Ohio.
All right, Marblehead. Where is that?
Marblehead is up where my uncle was the pilot of the Tin Goose.
Oh, yeah, that you
took
took
me on the plane. Took me out to Kelly's Island.
Lake Erie.
Put-in Bay. And Jerry doesn't know what it's like to walk through that park across from Put-in Bay, seeing piles of vomit. Because everybody drinks too much there. It's like going to the Keys. I don't drink too much there. I mean, maybe back in the day, but like... That's where Perry's Monument is. I think I told you there's like a big spire, like you can go up in it.
Right. Right. And that was from Admiral Perry, correct?
Admiral Perry. And I think we researched it because it was on the quarter.
Right.
So we were helping a friend who was dying reach his quarter collection to an end. So I was looking for all these quarters from different states. And the Ohio one had Perry's Monument on there. And I'm like, I've been there. It's in the middle of Lake Erie.
Right.
Yeah. Sean says, "Evening, sir."
Hi, how are you, brother?
Let's see. Firemen shovel coal into firebox of steam trains. I'm not sure. I missed that. Sorry, I came late. I had a football game. Hi, LJ.
Good.
Mac Attack is here and says, "Hi, Rusty."
Like last Friday night, I was flipping a coin.
Yeah, I never did post that.
At the football game. I was in my dress uniform, and it was Gulf Coast High School against Golden Gate High School, and because it was I'm a first responder, I was in my dress uniform, and I went out with the referees and met the captains of both teams, and my God, the coin was like that. Yeah. Last Friday night.
I forgot to put that up. I'll have to.
Yeah.
Because the E1 was down there. They reconditioned the truck.
They reconditioned on 1983 E1 pumper through 343.
And they put a 343 on the back, and we did the hardware and all that stuff. LJ says, "We won 60-0. Oh, that was a beating.
Ooh.
I hope you had the third string in by the end of that one.
They won or they lost?
They won 6-0.
Oh, 60?
Yes.
I'm
like, that was a bona fide ass whooping right there.
Oh, man. Who's that? Who did you play this? Sisters of the Poor? 60-0. Is that the girls?
They should have been like, made the team do like it with a potato sack.
Oh, God. Tie your leg together.
Yeah, really. Tie your ankles together so the other team has
Holy
a shot.
moly.
Happy Friday to you.
Hi, brother.
JDPW, I forget. I know that you probably told me how to say that. Get cooking with Morales. No, okay. Just a flashing all over. And Robert Durst was convicted of murder.
Who?
Robert Durst. It happened a long time ago. But they've drugged this out for decades. This trial. They played the Giants or the Jets. Were you playing
it wouldn't have mattered.
LJ, did you hear that? Were you playing the New York Jets? That's great. That's funny. You got
not great.
You got beat by a high school.
Funny. Jets. Jets.
Man, you're
I have to put my Joe Namath jersey on.
Oh, yeah. Don't even crank that one
Please.
up. He wore that Joe Namath jersey into a Patriots bar. I thought we were going to get beat up.
That's
and
right.
Talk Smack.
Who was that?
And Talk Smack.
And yeah.
It was the only place we could see it.
That's right.
We were the only people in there.
And yeah, we were only
you
Jets
gotta
fans
wear
in
this
there.
jersey here. I'm gonna die. Christiana is here from Brookside.
Hey, Brookside, that's our school.
That's another
Thank
one.
you. Another one of our wonderful students.
Hi, people. How are you doing today? It's Dude Power 2. LJ says, I'm a wide receiver. So he plays.
Wide receiver. I played wide receiver for the Staten Island Pickleworks.
It just sounds like a joke.
It's not a joke.
Pickleworks.
The Staten Island Pickleworks. Tell her where the Staten Island Pickleworks.
I believe it, but it's just so weird. Like
I showed you. We rode by it.
Oh, you have somebody else here. XO from Brookside.
Okay.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Ooh. Don't wear a Jets jersey into a sports bar. Into the sports bar, Foxborough and Naples.
Oh no! Oh, Foxborough. Oh, they know about Foxborough. Right up the road here.
I don't know where Foxborough is. What's Foxborough?
Up here at 41. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's Lansdowne Street. Foxborough is down on the, I think, on the East Trail.
Okay.
Foxborough, yeah.
You can't get there from here.
Right.
One of my part-time jobs, I work on the ferry to Put in Bay. Oh, okay. So, like, this would probably be back, like, 40 years ago. My uncle used to pilot the Tin Goose, the plane that took the passengers over to the island. But, like, if I was in the area in Port Clinton, he'd be like, oh, I have to take the mail to Kelly's Island and stuff like that. So I'd go out for a ride in that plane. He's also the guy that crashed the plane, but...
He did, huh?
Well, I mean, he lived... I don't know if he's still alive, even. Yeah, like, there was some sort of a malfunction, but they rebuilt it. I mean, you know, it was one of those old,
Oh, yeah.
So loud when you're inside of it.
Seaplane, oh, yeah.
So loud. Do you have New Hampshire yet? Oh, yeah, Rusty's here.
We have...
Yep, you got that.
We got
he did that. The other team
Rusty
said they
on
would
board
beat
tonight?
us. What?
we
Yeah,
have-
Rusty's here.
Okay,
That's
Rusty.
why he was just giving a
Yep, I
friendly
gave you a
reminder.
Give you a mark, pal. I guess your patches, I think they come in Monday.
Yep, they're going Monday. Rescue said my parents frequent that bar when they are in Florida.
Okay.
Oh, he says it's still flying today. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So that uncle was married to my mother's cousin. So that's how I knew him. And they did get divorced. They were always cordial, but he was always my Uncle Dave, even like after they were divorced. And we lived in a really rural area up there. And every once in a while, it'd be like, and the whole house would shake. And we'd be like, oh, here comes Uncle Dave. And he'd come back across the house. And yeah. I mean, because it was just like,
yeah. Wow.
just for fun. I had no idea it was still flying. No, I couldn't even imagine what. I mean, if he's still alive, he'd be, I don't know.
Wow. Huh.
Old enough to date.
Huh. Who writes your material? Oh, God.
I'm a lunatic and you know.
Oh my God. Keep the marshmallows away from her, but she didn't have any tonight.
I didn't.
No.
You got some peach ice cream in there from Culver's, my
I
friend.
know, I have to take it out later.
Ooh, yeah.
Name a deal.
Uh-huh. Oh, you scored a touchdown? You scored 7 on a touchdown. Okay, somebody says hi. I don't even know how to say your name. Fly to town. This lady is going to drive you insane, Jerry. Guaranteed! Look at his face.
Oh my God. Everybody goes! Uh-oh. Get out! Get off the oven.
Excuse me.
Oh, poor dog.
We don't even have to say anything to the dog. And even like when we would be getting ready to do a Zoom interview or something, I'd ring that bell and the dog would go in the bedroom. And then I didn't have to be the bad guy and put him in the bedroom. He put himself in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Everybody out and he'd run.
Before David sent us all the stuff, he used to sit on my lap for our broadcasts. But now he doesn't like that. His ears.
So fire to the town says, Jerry, it was nice to have a Zoom with you last Tuesday.
Thank you.
Somebody else from Brookside.
Thank you from Brookside. Thank you.
We've had a lot of you Brookside
Sure, Mrs. Rosso.
students come through here. Very nice. You might have missed a call. You have a voicemail symbol.
Oh, okay.
So you might have. Hi, sir. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy Friday night.
You're kind of caught up. You ready to go to bed?
Yeah, all right. We can. Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I don't care.
Okay, we can sign off. Friday night, it's kind of quiet.
Oh, let's see. Hang in 2 seconds. Passed my CPAT now just to wait and see if I get on. You sent your good luck through my process.
Okay,
Oh, well,
good luck. Good luck. Good for you. Good for you, my brother. I hope you made it. I hope you make it.
Somebody says hi from Brazil. It's been a long time.
Gee, thank you.
Well, congratulations on passing. He says it's much appreciated.
Great.
Somebody sprained their ankle but didn't give up. Oh, LJ.
Okay,
Good
all
for
right.
you. Thank you for the follow, Sassy. Donna puts like little confettis. So the people on Facebook are celebrating with you too. They're like doing little confettis.
Yes, they are.
Oh, you have much love from Bangladesh.
Wow. Oh, my gosh.
That's not going to be in your rain, McNally.
No.
Central Illinois Fire says, "Aww." It's all these lines. Dave Calloway just joined us. He's been in here before.
Dave has, yes.
Yep. So tomorrow you're going to be with your veterans.
I'm with my veterans tomorrow.
I have church.
And
then I'm showing that house all the way
right.
down there in Naples. And then I'm going to be back
Sure.
up here. And then we're going to work on the house.
Yep.
Maybe we could be live. I'll have to take the tripod.
Yeah, and lights. Because you can't see inside.
In fact, I'm going to pull this button. I'm going to get that little screwdriver, and you're going to take those out.
Yep.
I'm going to take pictures of them, and then you're going to take them out.
Okay.
I'm going to put them on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody's either going to buy them or just take them for
We
free.
can go to
or they're going to go.
Sunshine up the street here and get that
That's
drill.
exactly it.
Get that drill.
Our coach said, hit them hard, and we did. Good for you.
Good for you. 60
You're
nothing.
living the time of your life right now. You don't even know it.
Enjoy it.
And brush your teeth.
Life is too
the
short.
old people told us to brush our teeth, and we thought that they were stupid. And now here I am as an old person saying, brush your teeth.
Right.
So, because teeth are really expensive.
Yes, they are. Very expensive now to get them. Yes.
So we were in maybe Missouri, and we always travel with a little cooler so we can carry Jerry's coffee creamer. And then, it was kind of hot, so we had candy and stuff, so we put the candy in the cooler. And Jerry says, hey, hand me that Milky Way. And I handed him a Milky Way, and he bit into it and felt like a little snap, just a little snap. He's got like a bridge.
A bridge, yeah, the bridge.
That he broke.
They opened the bridge open. Not really.
It just was always had like a little a wiggle to it after that. So he had to go to the dentist. And he could have either bought a new car or fixed his teeth.
Yeah. Oh, my.
So brush your teeth, kids.
Yeah, the dentist down here in Florida, forget about it.
Forget about it.
It's very, very expensive. So now,
So that's it. So
that's it.
we'll
All right,
see
kids.
you lovely people tomorrow.
See you tomorrow night.
God bless you
God
all.
bless you.
Be
Okay.
kind to each other.
Right, love each other.
Check up on a neighbor. Do something
Yes,
kind.
please, get out there. Knock on the door. See if you can go to the store for them or something.